divides hearts.
On the 11th of February 1939, school children celebrate Empire Day outside the Emperor's Palace in Tokyo. The cult of the Emperor unifies the nation. Koshu Itebashi.
His Imperial Majesty seems to embody everything. That's why he's able to inflame passions. For Japan, this is a holy war.
Japan does not want to destroy China, but simply to kick out Britain and America.
Japan's next great mission is to bring the blessing of freedom to the natives of South Asia. To these people, the Westerners are mere armed robbers, while we Japanese are their brothers. So we must beat them into submission.
War has been raging in Europe for 9 months. The Nazi blitzkrieg that began in Poland has now reached France. On the morning of the 23rd of June 1940, Hitler tours the defeated and deserted Paris. The speed and extent of the Nazi victories in Europe convinced Japan's leaders to sign the Axis Pact with Germany and Italy. Japanese troops occupy parts of French Indochina. Japan's empire is now run as a police state. Total obedience is demanded. Any opposition is ruthlessly stamped out by the Toko, Japan's thought police. The diary of teacher Jiro Morishita.
Under censorship, we are unable to talk openly about the war. Mr. Kagawa was arrested under suspicion of being a traitor. The newspaper said that he has now agreed to change his views and philosophy. I just cannot believe it.
Britain and the United States are providing vital supplies to the Chinese forces fighting the Japanese. In Japan, this is seen as an act of aggression. Headmaster Ryusuke Kawamura.
As long as Britain and America support China by providing arms, this war will not stop. Japan does not want to destroy China, but simply to kick out Britain and America.
Japan has few natural resources and no oil to fuel her war machine. The Western powers have imposed economic sanctions. When Japan refuses to leave China immediately, the West cuts off the supply of oil. Yoichi Yanagida is a student from Kyoto.
Call-ups into the army have become very heavy recently. More than ever, I sense that this is the time of national emergency. Every second, we seem to be on the brink of falling into an abyss. when will that fatal moment arrive?
September 1941. Naval intelligence in Tokyo sends a message to secret agent Yoshikawa, living in Pearl Harbor.
Strictly secret. From now on, we would like to have you make reports concerning vessels. With regard to warships and aircraft carriers, we would like to have you report on those at anchor, tied up at wharves, and in docks.
On the 7th of December 1941, Japan launches a daring strike. Planes from a massive armada surprise the U.S. Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor. The attack is captured on color film by American serviceman Clyde Daughtry with his own camera. For the last 60 years, the original color of this badly faded print has gone unnoticed until now. This is the first time it has been broadcast in color. For 2 hours, 350 planes pound the American ships. The Japanese pilots sink or badly damage 8 battleships, 3 cruisers, and several other smaller ships. Only 29 Japanese planes are lost. Over 2,400 Americans are killed.
臨時ニュースを申し上げます。臨時ニュースを申し上げます。西太平洋においてアメリカ、イギリス軍と戦闘状態に入れ。
The news of a great victory at Pearl Harbor is announced early in the morning.
アメリカ、イギリス軍と戦闘状態
The
に
new Prime Minister, General Hideki Tojo,
およそ総理の要決は一生の信念を堅持
The key to success lies in a faith in victory.
我らは未だかつて
For 2,600 years since it was founded, our empire has never known a defeat.
断固として
It is time for the 100 million of us Japanese to sacrifice everything for our country's cause.
その時は今であります。
12-year-old Yoshitaka Kojima is at school.
We heard the footsteps of our teacher coming into the classroom. I was class leader and gave the order to stand up and bow. The first thing our teacher said was Japan started the war against America and Britain. All of us were so excited, clapping our hands with joy.
The force that attacks Pearl Harbor includes 5 mini-submarines. 4 are destroyed and 1 captured. Its commander is the first Japanese prisoner of war, Ensign Kazu Sakamaki.
My willingness to die goes without saying. Becoming a prisoner is inexcusable, even when we are unarmed. To bite with teeth and fight to the last is the Japanese spirit.
With Japan's plan for Asian conquest now underway, the British colony of Hong Kong is vulnerable to attack. The headquarters of the Royal Navy's China Station Fleet, it is a symbol of Western domination over Asia. Chief of Operations, 25th Japanese Army, Colonel Masanabu Tsuchi.
Japan's next great mission is to bring the blessing of freedom to the natives of South Asia. To these people, the Westerners are mere armed robbers, while we Japanese are their brothers. So we must beat them into submission.
Japanese forces capture Hong Kong on Christmas Day, 1941. There are also invasions of the Philippines, Burma, and British Malaya.